Welcome back, Stag Nation, to another Stag Report. I'm Jack Smith here with Lance Bigelow. Our top news story of the week is the Science Expo, which takes place tomorrow, Thursday the 14th. I remind you that tickets are sold out.
The Science Expo serves as a night to display all of the science projects worked on by sophomores and juniors.
The dinner will be catered by Lito's Pizza, and the speaker is Dr. Zaraza. Dr. Zaraza is a neuroscientist and is considered one of the best in his field. He is the first black graduate of Duke University's medical school and has been serving in his field for over 40 years. Mr. Reeves, head science department chair, has even stated this is one of the most highly profiled speakers we've ever had.
Only the first 25 people without a ticket will be allowed in for the speech. So if you intend on going and do not have a ticket, be there early to hear Dr. Zaraza's speech.
Lance, do you have a project this year?
No, not this year, but I will next year. How did you do on your project last year?
So last year, my project won first place in the category of zoology, and it was really cool to see all the science judges from various fields all over the state. I remember seeing people all the way from Baltimore to serving in the national parks everywhere. So it was definitely cool to see all these science people judge our projects.
Third quarter is over Friday the 15th.
This is a reminder that this is the last quarter for everyone in the school. Seniors, it's their last quarter of the year, so I would hope everyone tries to finish strong and go out of DeMatha with a really good positive. And Lance, I know you'll work hard and finish this quarter strong and start the next one.
Yes, we all hope to do well, to finish strong for the fourth quarter and get our finals ready for those who have finals. And we also have a tag day on Friday for St. Patrick's Day. We have to wear green.
Yeah, this tag day will go to benefit the NHS, who is currently working on many volunteer projects and doing a lot of good work around the school. So it'd be great if everyone could wear green and really get the word around, because the funds will be going to a good spot and the NHS is doing really good work. The senior reflection papers are due by the end of this week.
Paper is mandatory for seniors to complete to graduate. This paper reflects on their time at DeMatha.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not a senior, because that would definitely be very nostalgic to be writing a paper on your whole time at DeMatha. This is also a reminder that grades will be posted on the 18th after your third quarter ends this Friday. And so due to a while back, we had a mass with Father Alberts. He had a great impression of our student body, as most do, and he even requested that we had a day off. And due to the outstanding work by Eric Nigerian, our school president, who kept reminding Dr. McMahon and Father James that we deserve a day off, we have finally gotten one. This will occur March 22nd on Friday, and we will be starting spring break early. This is very awesome to see our school president doing this much for us, and it's also to see that our student body can represent our school in such a high manner that we deserve a day off from very high people, and it was a very good mass that we took place in. This is also a reminder that junior-senior prom tickets are on sale May 3rd, and the prom will take place May 3rd at the University of Maryland's Marriott at the conference room. Lance, I know you're a sophomore, but are you looking forward to prom your junior and senior year?
Yes, I am. And what are your plans for junior-senior prom?
I definitely plan on going and taking someone. It'll be a very fun experience.
And spring break starts Friday, March 22nd. We get that extra day because of Eric Nigerian. And my plans for spring break are to go to Tampa Bay, Florida, to see family, and we're going to go to Busch Gardens, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see family that we haven't seen in a while. What are your plans for spring break?
Yeah, our lacrosse team is actually going down to Florida to play two very good teams, and I'll definitely have a blast in Florida. We're going to Orlando, going paintballing, and doing various other team bonding activities, so it'll be a very fun experience. Next, we take you to Jaylen and Damon with the Sports Report.
I'm Jaylen Jordan, and this is
Damon Green.
and we're here for the sports report. First up, we have lacrosse.
Yes, and for lacrosse, we had a game yesterday versus Good Counsel. It was a huge win. Evan Ostrowski led the team with 4 goals, and the ending score was 11-4. So that was pretty good, especially after coming off the loss versus St. Albans, which was 11-8. So that was a huge conference win for us coming up, and we're excited for what they have to come out and show us later in the season, especially with the returning players, Evan Ostrowski, Timmy Muldoon, and Teague Norman to lead the team. And their next game will be versus Bishop O'Connell on Friday, so we can't wait for that.
Speaking of lacrosse, one of our students, Brian O'Donnell, did a special feature interview with the team, as we will show you that right now.
Ron O'Donnell here with Ryan Morrison, member of the varsity lacrosse program. Thanks for coming, Ron.
Thanks for having me.
So, first scrimmage of the year against St. Mary's Annapolis, tough loss, 20-7. How do you think the team's rebounded since then?
I felt we have rebounded very well. Obviously, 20-7 is not the score you want to have. We didn't have our best game at all by any standards, but we had our first home game and we beat Mount St. Joe 10-4, and everyone played a very well-rounded game, and it was good to see.
It's always great to see improvement. So, this team has a very young core, a lot of sophomores and transfer juniors. Who do you think the new players that have stepped up most have been?
We actually have 7 sophomores on this team, and we have 2 starters of those sophomores, and that's Diego Marquis, our face-up guy, and Ben McKelvey. He's a close defender down low, and it's really great to see him succeed because I've known them for a very long time, and I'm really happy for him.
Yeah, it's always to see them. Always great to see them do good. And also, there's some transfers like Ricky Gleckler, who's doing amazing so far.
Yeah, Ricky's a transfer from Spalding. He's a starting offensive midi, and he's been putting up some great numbers for us, and it's also good to see.
So, how's it like? So, it's your first year on the varsity program. Last year, started on JV. What's it like playing with your dad? How's it like playing with him on his team?
Last year, as you said before, I was on JV, and now I'm on varsity. It's like a completely different level of intensity. There's a lot more. You go against older guys, 2-3 years older than you, and I feel like I've adapted well to it, and it's just been a really great time. I'm also excited for the spring break trip. We're going to Florida, and that'll be a really great time.
Yeah, it's always great to see. That'll be a really fun trip. Everybody boys going down to Florida. So, thanks for coming, Ron. Back to you guys in the studio.
And we're back. Hope you guys liked the interview. Thank you, Brian, for doing that for us. And now we're on to baseball. For baseball, we have returning players and Alex Green, Jack Bolger, and Blake Badman, with many other guys like Chase Crosby. We won our season opener yesterday against Georgetown Prep, 10-6, and we're playing Spalding tomorrow at 4 p.m. and another game on Friday against St. Mary's Annapolis at 4 p.m. As well as on Good Counsel, we play Good Counsel and the Heights the week of March 21st and March 22nd. Both games will be at 4:30. We have a quote from Brendan Munnelly, junior member of the baseball team, as he said after the win against Georgetown Prep, the team played really well and came together to hold off a very good Georgetown Prep team. Next, we have rugby.
Yes, and for rugby, yesterday they had senior night versus Good Counsel at the Howard Field, and it was a long, hard game, but we ended up coming up with the loss. And that was the only home game this season, so if you're looking to come to more games, then come out to their next game on the 21st at Georgetown Prep. And we're wishing the rugby team the best of luck and wishing for a long playoff run.
With our tennis team, we just started the season on Thursday. They will be playing Bishop Ireton and at the Montgomery Tennis Court at 4 p.m. Look forward to seeing Jalen Best. I heard he's the Rafael Nadal of the team. So
yeah, we're looking at that. And for golf coming up, they haven't started any tournaments coming up yet, but they do have today versus the Heights at the Woodmore County Club.
For outdoor crew, I know Mr. Bright has those guys ready, and they have been practicing, but they have no races yet. They are looking forward to win the WCAC though. So look out for crew.
Yes, and next up we have outdoor track, and that starts this week. And the first meet would be at Watkins Mill the 23rd, and after that would be Texas Relay. So that's going to be a really big event. It's going to be a lot of coaches out there, a lot of college athletes as well. So it's going to be a pretty big meet, and the track team is looking to go out there and show off for DeMatha.
Yes, we had a great indoor season. We're just trying to repeat with another WCAC championship like last season. We have a lot of depth, a lot of people who can run multiple events, do multiple events. So we're just looking forward to getting another ring. Thank you for listening to the sports section. As this is DeMatha Stags TV, DM Stags. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook. Have a nice day.